Hi, welcome to the Ballad of the Boys. I'm your host, Tyler Wilkes, with our co-hosts Cooper Mortar and Andy Murdy, or Andrew Murdy, or whatever we're going to call him.
Big Chungus.
Big Chungus. Is that your stage name?
No, please no.
Big Chungus?
Yeah, I'll be Big Chungus.
Oh, goodness.
That's the stage
Cooper,
name.
I don't know if you want a stage name, or you're just going to go with Cooper.
Thin Mint? I don't know.
What?
Where did you get that?
I don't know. You went with Big Chungus, so I was the Thin
Mint. If anything, I should be. Never mind. Today, our topic that we're going to be talking about is fast food. We'll be talking about some of the biggest fast food restaurants, whether it's in America, whether it's worldwide, some of the best ones to go to. Just start talking about, overall fast food experience. I'm sure a couple of us might have some interesting interactions with a fast food restaurant going through drive-thru or something like that. So let's get right off the bat. In your mind, best fast food restaurant. Go. It's if you had to choose your favorite fast food restaurant.
It's between Qdoba.
Okay.
I don't want to say Taco Bell because Taco Bell is just gross if you go to it too many times, which I do because of work. Horrible. Don't do it. Hashtag the worst.
But it's still good. It's still good.
It's still good food, but I wouldn't name it my best fast food.
Okay.
It's probably between Qdoba. I don't know. It's just that little strip mall that's by us, Qdoba and Blaze. I really like Blaze.
Okay.
Blaze is good.
I wouldn't call Blaze fast food.
Yeah, would you
that's the problem
classify
is I don't know where you classify fast food.
Mm-hmm.
Blaze is a wood-burning pizza place.
Yeah, but it's done in 10 minutes.
You shouldn't have to wait 10 minutes.
That's fair. That's fair. All right.
Plus, there's no drive-thru.
But
I guess that
you
could
also
count.
wait 10 minutes for McDonald's too most of the time.
That's also true.
That's if you order the wrong thing.
Also true.
Fair. Okay, favorite restaurant. Favorite fast food. Sorry,
restaurant?
fast food.
That would be controversial topic. Arby's.
Ooh.
Arby's.
All right.
Okay.
We all know Tyler's choice.
Do we?
I mean, if I had to choose my favorite fast food,
Say it.
it's Chick-fil-A.
It's Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A.
I
I love
Alright.
Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A's a good choice.
Again, you can argue overpopularized, overrated, yada yada. We don't have to get into that. So we just mentioned, we just brought it up that how Blaze we could classify as fast food. What makes quote unquote a restaurant, food service fast food? So what would you say has to be the requirements for it to be fast food? Because arguably, you get Blaze pizza at a faster rate
Than some restaurants. That's true.
But would it still be fast food?
I think fast food is anything that you can just take out of the door and you'd be fine to eat.
Yes, this is any restaurant where it's normal to ask for your food to go.
Yeah.
You wouldn't go to an Applebee's and be like, "Hey, can I get this to go?" It'd be
Exactly.
that's kind of weird.
Yeah. Okay.
You can go to a McDonald's or a Blaze even.
So would that classify, let's say you have your pizza companies, would those be classified as fast food?
Little Caesars fast food, yes.
Yes,
Little
for sure,
Caesars.
for sure.
Even
You can walk into Little Caesars and say, hey, I want hot and ready.
I'd say pretty much anything except Pizza Hut would be fast food for pizza. Because Pizza Hut, you're designed to sit down.
That's
The
true. They
restaurants
would
are
rather
designed
you
to
sit down.
Because they have the pizza buffets.
Yep.
Now, I did a little bit of research. According to most websites, Pizza Hut is classified under a fast food realm.
I can
or
see that.
genre,
I
or whatever you want to call it.
Yes.
It is placed under the fast food. So I'm assuming that they put if they're going to put Pizza Hut under there, it's going to be, most pizzas would probably be put under fast food. Because you can walk into some other fast food, other pizza places, you get a mom and pop, pizza restaurant, and you're going to have an area to sit down.
So I would not call that a fast food. Especially
Yeah,
since it's a locally owned chain.
locally owned or mom and pop type stuff. Those are just restaurants.
Because we have right around here Mother's Pizzeria.
Right.
You all been there. For those you don't know, it's a little mom and pop family owned business in Nova, I think, in Michigan. California. It's somewhere in Michigan. I actually don't know what city it's in now.
3 different
I know it's 3 different cities, but it's right where we live. So I'm trying to figure out where it actually is. But yeah, I would argue that they would not be fast food. Because you could still order ahead, you'll get it within 15, 20 minutes, but that restaurant specifically is designed to go sit down and actually eat pizza, stuff like that.
I think fast food is also determined by if it's a chain restaurant or not. If it's not a chain restaurant, you basically just get rid of the whole realm of fast food.
Okay, that's fair. I mean, but there is still some of those places that have drive-thrus. So could you classify those? I can't be honest. None of those popped in my mind. I don't know any
Who goes to
Non-chain.
local-owned businesses?
Local-owned businesses.
Yeah, those things aren't allowed at this point.
Couldn't be me.
They're shutting down at this point in the country. Man, shout out to all our local-owned businesses. They're really hurting right now.
Yeah, for real though. Big rep.
Hey, we don't need it. No, we're not gonna get involved with that.
I blame Obama.
The guy that's not even president anymore. Yes, let's blame
It's
him.
his fault.
But yeah.
Okay, so we've kind of understood what fast food is. You guys have both we've given our favorite fast food restaurant. Now, what makes that your favorite fast food? Is it just the food itself? Is it the service you get there? I mean, obviously every place you go to is different. So you said Qdoba or Blaze. Why is that your favorite? Is it just because the food?
Yeah, it's because of the food, and also I feel like when I just go to like Taco Bell or McDonald's, I just like internal. It's not even like my body doesn't like it. It's my brain saying, "Hey, you shouldn't be eating this 5 days a week."
There's something like a mental block, like, hey, this is not healthy.
Yeah, this is not healthy. You shouldn't be doing
this.
And when I go to like Qdoba and Blaze, and it's like, I can pick out all the stuff, and I know exactly what's in it, and it's like it doesn't look like it's the worst thing ever. It doesn't look like it's deep fried 4 times, you know.
I mean, arguably, like you're still getting the fast food, but you at least know, hey,
exactly.
I can look and see it's actually being made in front of me.
It makes you feel better when you're picking your death.
Exactly, it makes you feel.
I agree. That is very nice.
And so you chose something completely opposite.
I chose the opposite. I chose
Arby's.
Arby's. There's a couple of reasons why I really enjoy Arby's.
We've got the meat.
Arby's has they have a brilliant social media marketing team. Have you seen Arby's on Instagram?
I mean,
they do like the cutouts of like pop culture. Fantastic. They're really down to earth. There's almost no lines if you go to Arby's because it's not a popular pick. Mostly because the price is a little bit higher.
Tyler.
But I think the price is justified because they do have the best sandwiches in the fast food industry. They do have the meats, as per se.
They do have the meat.
They do have the meat.
For the ultimate selling point.
Sandwich.
Ooh, best sandwich.
In the fast food industry, I said.
Okay, for what they do beef.
I'm talking beef. I'm not talking burgers.
So that's.
But when you say sandwich, my first initial, when you say best fast food sandwich, my immediate thought goes to Subway.
Ooh, alright.
Are you really going to say that a Subway sub is comparable to a roast beef sandwich from Arby's? Drizzled in Arby's sauce with a side of curly fries? You can go to your house and make a Subway sub yourself.
But it's not Subway, though. It's still like, if I have to choose between an Arby's sandwich and a Subway sandwich, I'm going to go with the Subway
So
sandwich.
you're going to go for the cold cucumbers, the sloppy...
Well, I don't get that kind of stuff on it.
Then what do you get on it?
Well, I'm picky,
Not much.
so we're not going to talk about what I get on my sandwich.
So I assume you like their ham, their salami, their meat, right? Mm-hmm. Probably not much of the vegetables, right?
Yeah.
You cannot compare Arby's roast beef, which has been smoked all day, to the crappy Kroger stuff they buy for their stuff at Subway.
Fair. That is completely fair.
I see where you're coming from. It is a very valid and fair point.
It's the only point.
It is the only point in your mind. It's still, if I had a choice, if Subway and Arby's were standing right next to each other, I'd still go with Subway.
That doesn't mean that it's a better sandwich, though.
I think it does.
You like the option of putting your own stuff on it. The same reason he likes Qdoba or Blaze. You like being able to pick what you want. You don't like going to Arby's because it's that fast food mentality. Subway's is the healthier option, which is garbage.
And I don't hate Arby's, though.
I'm not saying nothing about Subway is healthy, just to let you know.
For real.
I never said it was. Like all those commercials about...
I'm just saying, if you look at the stats, an Arby's roast beef, ignore the sandwich, the meat itself is better than any kind of meat you can get from Subway.
Okay.
And because you're picky, you probably don't really explore the Arby's menu. They have more than just the regular.
I really stick with the basics.
I know, and I do too. When I go to Arby's, I just get the regular roast beef. But it's the best lunch meat type sandwich in the fast food game. Pair that with Arby's signature Arby's sauce, which is I'd arguably say only to ChickfilA sauce. ChickfilA sauce is the best. Arby's sauce is the second best sauce in the game.
Really?
Okay.
Huh.
What are the other options? You got ketchup.
Yeah, that's
I mean, yeah, you go to McDonald's, they don't have any kind of special
The only
sauce.
special sauce they have is on their Big Mac. And
Yeah,
that's
it's
just
on their like little bagel, egg, and cheese things. That special sauce that they put on them.
They have a bagel, egg, and cheese at McDonald's?
I don't go to McDonald's.
What?
How do
They
you
have
not
a
know
bagel?
this?
Yeah, they have like
that's the best part of McDonald's.
bagels?
Yes.
Have you not gone to McDonald's for breakfast?
I have. I've never noticed a bagel.
McDonald's
Yeah, it's
is
bacon,
the-
egg, and cheese, but it's on a bagel.
McDonald's is one of the best places to go for breakfast. Their
Oh,
hotcakes,
it's so good.
Their hotcakes are the best pancake you can get anywhere.
That's
Okay.
true. They are
Anyway,
really
they
good.
have the best pancakes.
So since we just like went on that tangent, you have the different meals. Okay.
Yes.
You have. I can't speak. Oh my goodness. You have
Breakfast.
breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
Wait, hold up. You never said why you like the place that you like.
Oh, Chick-fil-A. Sorry, we'll get
Do
back
you really
to that.
have to explain why you like
Hey,
Chick-fil-A?
do I have to explain why I like
It's
Chick-fil-A?
Chick-fil-A.
Fair enough. All right.
Chick-fil-A. They got good food. It's not only okay for you. It's not just
Okay.
crap.
It's pretty crap.
It's pretty crap, but it's better than your other fast food stuff. You got to compare it to the other stuff.
I'm
comparing it to McDonald's.
Compared to
yeah,
McDonald's,
McDonald's is like
I'm
the worst.
comparing-
That's low.
I'm comparing it to other
Okay,
fast food restaurants that sell chicken. Because if you look at other fast food restaurants that sell chicken,
as a main or just in general.
it's in general. Because you want to go with Subway. Subway's chicken is a piece of crap.
Yeah, or you
You
could
don't go to Subway
so
for chicken.
Chick-fil-A and KFC.
Oh,
Chick-fil-A
Chick-fil-A
was
all the
bad.
way.
All the
KFC
way.
garbage.
Exactly.
I was thinking like Chick-fil-A and say, have you heard the recent news about who has the better chicken sandwiches according
Popeyes.
to recent polls?
According,
That's right.
according to polls,
They say Popeyes,
Popeyes
has
is
the
better.
best chicken
Now I
sandwich.
have tried both of them,
Mm-hmm.
and I would like to say I still will go with the Chick-fil-A
In
sandwich.
my humble opinion, I'd also agree. I think the Chick-fil-A sandwich is better.
I just think
Is it
Chick-fil-A
just because of the speed it gets to you?
No, it's
Is it?
not, because I got the same amount of time to get the sandwich from Popeyes. Because no one goes to
sauce.
Popeyes.
The Chick-fil-A sauce.
You
That's
can't.
true.
Yeah, you get the Chick-fil-A sauce, which I'm not a sauce guy, so I don't really eat it with the sauce.
So you're missing the best part of Chick-fil-A.
But I still like their sandwich, and I used to eat their nuggets all the time. Plus, the quality of service is just.
and they have waffle
Yeah, the
fries.
quality.
No matter what Chick-fil-A you go to, arguably there are a few that get a little iffy, but Chick-fil-A is
Don
known.
Jones Chick-fil-A.
College campuses do not count. You cannot put a college campus Chick-fil-A under this. They always, because you always got a bunch of crappy college students that don't know what they're doing.
It's
don't
also
care what
it's
they're
also
doing.
3 times the price.
Yeah, it's more expensive, so you're not really getting into that.
It's more expensive than
Quality
the
of
airport.
service. There can be 50 cars in the drive-thru, and you'll get your food.
They
in 10
handle it.
minutes.
They do it. Chick-fil-A
do it
has
great.
the
Even
best customer
because we just had one open up in Novi. Okay, there are when I say 50 cars, yes, there was probably 50 cars. I got my food in less than 20 minutes.
Dude, there's people sitting in line for like
2 hours, yeah.
Now, the first day, you were sitting in line for 3 hours. But there was
That's
also
nuts.
a ridiculous line, and it was their first day. You got to give them
Yeah.
a little credit.
Yeah.
I mean, they were popping cars out, and
Which is still
no,
mad impressive.
They also had a lot of new employees.
Yeah, so
Certain people.
yeah,
I would say.
I have mad respect.
they're training new people. They're training. They got new people coming in. They got old people trying to train them work. You got to give them new restaurants that open up. You always got to be careful where you go because
They handle
they're
it like
training
a champ.
people.
Yep.
They handled it like a champ. So, moving on, we mentioned fast food, we mentioned different times of eating food. So, breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
All right.
Best breakfast.
For sure, McDonald's.
For sure, McDonald's.
It's close. Wendy's has really good breakfast.
Wendy's?
You'd be surprised.
No way. I've
Actually,
never
yes.
been to Wendy's in the morning.
I totally forgot that Wendy's had breakfast.
Wendy's
until,
does have good breakfast.
Until like just the other week, went there for breakfast. They have fantastic breakfasts. It's pretty close to like a Chick-fil-A breakfast, where they have like the biscuit chicken
Yeah.
stuff, but they have like a nice it's like a syrupy bacony sauce.
Interesting.
It's actually really good.
Now, if I'm going off of quality, again, we have to go with the chicken minis from Chick-fil-A.
Yes,
One of the greatest breakfast items. Now, I don't get those very often. One, because
that's
we don't have a
true.
Chick-fil-A.
They also have the small hash browns.
the small hash browns.
Oh, yeah.
But if we're going off of well-known breakfasts, I'm definitely gonna have to stick with McDonald's.
I'd also
It's
go to
just-
McDonald's. McDonald's hotcakes, that alone wins them for breakfast.
Yeah, it's
Their
true.
sausage. The only thing I have to complain about their sausage biscuit is their biscuits are a little dry.
Yeah, that's true.
If they-
Don't get the biscuit, though. Ask for a bagel, and it's so much
But then
better.
again, the Chick-fil-A biscuits are also pretty dry. If you get a Chick-fil-A biscuit sandwich
That's true.
in the breakfast,
That's
and
like
I-
the minis.
And I love Chick-fil-A's morning biscuits. It's probably I like that more than their actual regular chicken sandwiches. I like their biscuits,
That is fair.
Yeah.
but also kind of dry. But you
I
get
would-
plenty of Chick-fil-A.
I would have to say that their minis are a a lot more, I say, moist.
definitely. I agree.
I don't saying that word is like I kind of cringed on the inside. I said moist, referring to a Chick-fil-A sandwich. It just made me uncomfortable. Anyways, okay, so comparatively, we have other fast food restaurants that have breakfast. We have Burger King. I don't know if you've ever had
Who
Burger
goes
King.
to Burger
Burger King for breakfast? Burger King for anything, actually.
Burger King
No
is
offense to Burger
off
King.
the charts.
Burger King has better burgers than McDonald's.
Fair.
I'll say that.
Yes.
It's not worth going there for the rest of their menu.
No.
Anything else you're gonna get? Yeah.
Even the fries. The fact that they have garbage fries ruins them for going for even burgers.
Yeah.
And then you got Taco Bell who has breakfast, which I have tried.
Which Taco Bell isn't
bad.
too bad. It's not too bad.
It's still like not comparatively to McDonald's.
Yeah. When there's
But
like
it's-
a Taco Bell and McDonald's on either side of the street, I'm gonna go for
But
McDonald's.
if you're sick of McDonald's one day or you're like you want something new, Taco Bell actually has decent breakfast items, which is surprising. There's not really much other fast food restaurants I think are really known for breakfast.
No.
And like
Maybe
you,
someplace like I don't know. Does Denny's do breakfast? I think.
Denny's fast food though.
I don't even
That's
know what
more-
Denny's is.
No, Denny's is definitely fast food. If we're calling Pizza Hut fast food, then Denny's
Okay.
is fast food.
Because you could walk in there, get it, go, and be fine.
I've never
IHOP
gone
is
to Denny's.
IHOP fast food?
No.
No.
Uh-uh.
Have you seen those
IHOP
places?
is you sit down
You're
for
supposed
like
to. You're
an
supposed
hour.
to sit down.
Waffle House,
Fast food.
definitely fast food.
They could have,
Arguably.
They could have the best breakfast.
Actually, I would argue Waffle House breakfast is better than McDonald's.
I'd also agree.
If I
I've
had
never been to a Waffle House
You've
or a Denny's.
We'll change that. No one cares about the Denny's, but the
All right.
Waffle House. we'll take-
Denny's, you're not missing it.
We're going to a
Waffle House. You're okay. Preference: if anyone's never been to a Waffle House, you walk in and it looks like there's drug deals happening.
Because because there are.
Because there are.
That's what makes the everything so
The
good.
Waffle House experience is the drug deals.
Yes.
The best time to go to Waffle House is 2 o'clock.
3 in the morning.
2 or 3 o'clock
2 or
in the
3 in
morning.
the morning. You go there.
It
You
sounds
go
like
there.
we should do this tonight.
There's you want to go to Ohio at 2 or 3 in the morning?
There's no Waffle Houses around us.
You gotta go to Ohio. That's
No way.
That's the soonest you can.
That's stupid.
Yep.
That's why you've never been to
probably why
one.
you've
No
never
wonder.
been.
I was like, I didn't even know. I
Hey,
don't even know where Waffle House is.
Next time the 3 of us take a road trip, when we go to visit Bud,
Oh yeah.
we'll go to Waffle House.
All right.
How does next week sound for you guys?
Actually, no. I'm up with you next
I know.
week.
Anywho, wait, next weekend?
Yes.
Okay. Side note, put that away for later. Fast food. Yes, Waffle House best forever. Now, do we really have to separate lunch and dinner? Because
No.
It's the
Because
same.
the meals
for fast
don't
food, it
change.
doesn't change.
It's the same menu.
it's the same menu. So like we could just your favorite restaurant probably would just stick with that. So you, Qdoba.
Ooh, now here's a question.
Ooh.
Who, as a fast food restaurant, has the best desserts?
Ooh.
So you don't get a lot of desserts.
You don't.
Here, this is what I'm gonna say. So this is probably the most popular desserts by restaurant. McDonald's, their apple pie.
Yep.
Or their ice cream cones.
Yep.
No,
McDonald's
not
has-
their ice cream cones because their ice cream machines are always broken.
Or the McFlurries. The
not
McFlurries aren't
true.
too bad.
Like it's a running joke, but there are a lot of times their ice cream is open. You've had McDonald's ice cream.
Yeah.
It's good ice cream.
It's good ice cream.
So either their apple pie or their ice cream.
And then you got
Mix
Wendy's,
it anyway.
Wendy's
Frosties.
Frosties,
Oh yeah.
Taco Bell Cinnabons.
which they only sell for breakfast anymore now.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, if
For
you go
real?
to a Taco Bell now, they will only sell Cinnabons for breakfast.
See this.
Why?
This,
That's so dumb.
Taco Bell has been continuing to disappoint me. I used to get the caramel empanadas.
Oh yeah.
They were the best things ever.
Do they even still have churros?
No.
No.
What?
You remember the
The
churro?
only thing you can get the cinnamon twist still, I think.
Yeah, they
Cinnamon
have
twists are so
those.
thin.
But why would you want those when you can get a 12-pack of Cinnabons? That is the
That's so
trademark
dumb.
of my meal. Every time I go to Taco Bell, I used to get a caramel empanada as my dessert, but I get 3 beefy nacho loaded grillers. When they have nacho fries, I get the nacho fries because they have really good nacho fries.
That's true.
I used to get the empanada, then I switched to the 12-pack of Cinnabons.
Which those are pretty darn.
But now they got nothing except the Cinnamon Twist, and I'm not gonna go for just the Cinnamon
No, the
Twist.
cinnamon twist are. There.
Arby's has they have their orange freezers, whatever those are
Oh
called.
yeah.
The shakes, they're not shakes. They're like the orange frosties,
Yeah.
and those are really good. Arby's has the best flavored frosty, I'd say.
Yeah. I think the best dessert is probably DQ. Because it's technically fast
DQ
food.
is technically fast because you got the DQ grills.
You can, yes.
Yeah. So I
You
think
do- I
DQ wins.
forgot.
Dairy Queen wins for dessert.
Yeah.
Easy. You set up. It was set up just for that.
You had that.
No,
You knew
as,
that.
As you guys started talking about ice cream, I was like, Dairy Queen. Dairy Queen wins.
Fair. Okay, so let's move on to a fact. Let's talk about actual statistics and like actual facts, or not actual facts. What are the most popular fast food restaurants? Let's start in America. Okay, what would you have to say is the most popular
McDonald's.
ChickfilA.
and most? Okay, let's just go with like out of just popularity, most popular fast food restaurant.
Like most serviced.
Not most serviced, what is like if you took a survey, say what is the most popular? I'd say popular like.
I get it. Like, there's like the
It's
same.
totally Chick-fil-A, like without a doubt.
I'm gonna say McDonald's.
If you go to the West Coast, maybe In-N-Out.
In-N-Out.
That's true. That's a.
If you take,
I will admit, In-N-Out is very good.
I'm thinking.
I've been there.
I'm thinking nationwide. McDonald's covers the entirety of America.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fat people that really like McDonald's. McDonald's only. They go and they get their 7 Big Macs a day.
fair.
I'm gonna say McDonald's.
All right, that's fair.
Chick-fil-A is a good choice.
I say Chick-fil-A
Because
for
a
East
lot of
Coast,
people would say Chick-fil-A.
In-N-Out for West Coast.
And we're going like for this one, we're going solely off if someone had to choose like, if they had to choose like fast food like, right away, what fast food restaurant you're gonna go to if you had a choice right this second? Most people first thing that's gonna pop in their head is McDonald's.
Yeah, that's true.
Do you have the statistical answers? I assume.
I do not have the actual statistic like what people actually choose, but what I do have is the most what is the largest ones in America. So let's move on to that. So we talk about, okay, we don't really know because it's harder to tell like what everyone thinks. Everyone's gonna have a different personal preference on what their favorite food is.
None of us pick McDonald's.
None of us pick McDonald's.
But I'm guessing McDonald's.
But if we had to choose something, it's gonna be McDonald's. Now let's go into the actual fact, like what is the largest fast food restaurant in America?
And then I'd default to say McDonald's.
McDonald's?
It has to be McDonald's.
Do you have a different one?
What else could it be?
I don't know what else it could be. It would probably just be McDonald's. But it's like McDonald's is like a, man, I have to go to the bathroom, or man, I just need something quick and then I can keep on going. Like, you know, that's
Now,
what McDonald's is.
this one is going to surprise you guys.
It's not McDonald's.
It's not. McDonald's is not the largest fast food restaurant in America.
Really? Huh.
Now, if we're talking worldwide, which we'll get into that a little bit later, yes, it is McDonald's.
Oh,
Let's
yeah,
get that
it's
right
for
off
sure
the table.
McDonald's.
McDonald's is everywhere in the world.
Yeah.
Because
But-
also, the reason McDonald's is like that is because they are very smart by which country they go into. They make specific foods
China.
for specific countries.
Yes.
They go to
And
China.
it blows up. So like, yeah.
McDonald's
McDonald's
is
is super smart.
So, back to just America. The number one and largest company, fast food company in America is actually Subway.
Subway.
wow.
Subway has 24,798 stores, and that actually
Whoa.
that was August 2019. So this is probably increased.
That's nuts.
That is the amount of stores that they have placed out in America. They are the largest growing, or not largest growing. They're the largest fast food restaurant.
It's actually
And
not growing according to stats.
According to
It's going
stats,
down.
they are going down,
Huh.
and especially with this pandemic. I don't know if you guys.
Oh,
have heard.
yeah, I'm
I don't.
Subway is
I don't want people.
Yeah.
I don't want people touching all my meat. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
For real though.
They're losing a lot of money and a lot of service. There's a lot of fast food restaurants, a lot of Subways that are having to shut down. But that is the largest fast food restaurant. But like, think about it. You go to a city, you will always see a Subway.
Oh, you will always.
Subways are everywhere.
There's
Like,
also McDonald's.
But there's McDonald's everywhere. And
How
ironically,
close is it?
It must be
not
pretty
as close as you think. Because the next one is Starbucks.
I don't consider Starbucks.
Would
a
you
fast food restaurant.
Starbucks is fast food. Do they serve food? What
They
food
do.
They have.
They have garbage sandwiches for $10.
$10
It's-
for a.
It's Starbucks.
Flippin' sandwich?
It's Starbucks. What do you expect?
That's nuts.
Now, let's bring us in. So we're talking about coffee. Starbucks is technically classified as fast food. So you bring into the other aspects. You have the coffee industry
Mhm.
put into the fast food. So that includes Dunkin', that includes Tim Hortons.
No, you get
You
that
have-
crap out of it. It doesn't count.
I agree. It doesn't count.
You don't
Unless you're
count
doing
that?
like breakfast.
Coffee shops are an entirely different.
They're
section.
like
coffee
an
shops are
entirely
coffee
different
shops.
breed. Because you have to sit down. Most of the time you sit down. Because you're looking for
Starbucks
Wi-Fi.
is
Mom and
yes.
pop.
Starbucks is literally designed to keep people sitting.
Yeah.
I've sat in Starbucks for like 3 or 4
Fair,
hours just
fair.
on their Wi-Fi because
Yeah.
Bob Jones.
So according to this current website we're on that I'm looking at, they will put it under fast food. They are
Really?
larger than McDonald's actually. They larger by McDonald's by unit count.
Huh.
There's a unit count of 14,825. The franchise stores and company stores
6,000 stores though.
has franchise stores. There's company stores that there's 8,000 of them in America. So I don't know really what the difference between a company and a franchise store is. I'm assuming it's just the company owns that one
How do
and
we
a
jump?
franchise.
Wasn't Subway like 20 something? 20.
24,000.
It's 24,000 franchise stores.
So we're jumping from 24,000 down to 6,000. McDonald's, you're telling me, has less than 6,000?
So we moved
No
to McDonald's. Is actually number 30. Now they have
They have way more,
13,000.
okay. They have
But
way
their
more
company stores are a lot more. So Starbucks makes up for their lack of franchise stores. They have a ton of company stores. They're just everywhere. Their company stores are just everywhere.
What are these a franchise store then?
A franchise store, I'm assuming. Actually, let's look it up. I'm assuming it's a franchise store would either be someone who
Someone who's bought the name.
bought out the name.
And not
So,
just the company sending out someone to build one.
franchise. I'm assuming that's what it is. Like
That
you
must be
can
what it is.
you can buy ownership of like McDonald's or something like that. So basically, you partner with this company, and you own that said
So
location.
then does the money that you make not go to overall corporate?
It does. A percentage of it does. You
Yeah,
will
as a
also
franchise, you actually, so how franchising works is if you make a certain amount, a certain percentage goes to the company. If you go over that, you get a bigger amount. So sometimes you want to literally make less money as a franchise, so you accidentally break your ice cream machine, or you like do stuff like that, so you don't get above a certain amount, so you don't have to give bigger percentages back to the company. It's a really weird concept.
So either way, the company still owns your restaurant. Whether
Yeah,
or not
kind of, yeah.
Okay, so I don't really care the difference between franchise or company because they all are still making money for the overall corporate.
Yeah.
So when it comes to the unit count that we're looking at right now, 13,914.
That's the
That's
combination
the
of the two. That's
combination
what we're
of
looking
franchise and company stores. So if we look
That
at
means it's still down by half from Subway.
Subway has 10,000 more stores out than McDonald's.
That's nuts.
That doesn't necessarily mean it's more popular though.
Which
No.
doesn't mean it's more popular. It just means
They didn't-
statistically,
Statistically, they have
they
to
show more.
Statistically, they have to open more stores to even compete.
Maybe
in all reality, that's what it is.
must be their margins are way bigger than McDonald's is.
I mean, because you think about it, you go to other than when they have the $5 footlong deal going on, which that is
Yeah.
seasonal. They have it occasionally.
Not every store does that either.
Wait,
Not
that's a
every store-
seasonal thing?
Yeah,
$5
they don't always
footlongs
do it.
are not year round.
Really?
It was gone for a while.
Dude, I didn't even know that.
Because nobody goes to Subway.
That's fair.
When's the last time you've eaten a Subway?
It's probably been a month.
3 days ago.
Oh, really?
Wow.
I got a meatball sub.
I was about to say the last time I've eaten at
But
Subway.
you see, notice I got
literally-
the meatball sub. I didn't get their meat because I'm getting meats. I'm going to Arby's.
a meatball is still meat.
They don't have meatballs at.
Fair enough.
Fair.
I'm saying I'm not,
Yeah, it's probably
I'm not getting the
most of them at
sandwich.
But I don't go to Subway all that often.
So McDonald's is number 3 on the list,
2.
according to. if we're- if we're-
Starbucks is
if
off.
we're
Starbucks is
excluding-
outta here.
So are we gonna include Dunkin' though?
No.
No.
That's only if you're doing like breakfast. It's like Dairy Queen. Like nobody matters
We
until.
counted Dairy
We
Queen.
counted
Yeah.
Dairy Queen though.
But they only do
Dairy
breakfast.
Queen has burgers though.
Yeah, they actually do actual food.
I'm gonna say any coffee shop that sells mostly coffee.
Einstein
I'm
Bagels.
pushing it out. That's a bagel company. Bagels in the name.
That's a
I'll-
breakfast, isn't it?
I'll count that as a fast food
Okay,
because it
let's
sells
count Einstein
mostly
Bagels.
food.
Yeah.
Any company
Ooh,
that
I would
sells.
put them over any breakfast chain.
Actually, I totally forgot about them. Einstein Bagel has one of the best.
I love their.
If not for McDonald's hot cake, oh, we got Waffle House still though.
Waffle still
Waffle
wins.
House still wins.
But if I'm going with a close second, it's definitely gonna be Einstein. I had that every single day for breakfast. At campus. We had Einstein Bagels on campus in our little library.
Oh, you said college chains don't count.
Yeah, but that'll get the one exception because I ate there literally every day. I'm gonna count that one.
No, I've got one here.
So-
No surprise, Dunkin' was next.
Dunkin' is the next one. So we're not gonna classify that one, but that's still like 10,000.
No,
It's 15,000 less than Subway.
that's not a surprise.
Then we got Pizza Hut.
No, yep, that makes sense.
Pizza Hut's the next one.
It's gonna be dead soon.
Burger
yeah,
King.
it is.
Yeah,
Burger
Pizza-
King.
Pizza Hut's not doing so hot.
Which
Pizza
I don't
is-
understand why.
Their pizza's
really
not
that
very
good.
good. They're more expensive. The
Yeah,
only
true,
the
they're
only time I've eaten in Pizza Hut in the last couple years, I was at college. It was like a year and a half ago.
It's basically you just
And-
want a lot of people, and then you can just use their breakfast, their lunch buffet or whatever.
I ordered it to go. They had a great deal. It was like 2 large pizzas for like $10.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Which brought it down to like a Little Caesars level, $5 a pizza,
Mm.
and it was good pizza. But normally, when you go in and you sit in there and you get it out of their their buffet or whatever, it's cold, it's stale.
That's fair.
Buffet style pizza generally not that good, especially from Pizza Hut.
What about CC's though?
CC's, I mean, even still, some of their pizza's cold and stale. You have to hit it just right.
True. You gotta get there at the right time.
You have to get it when they bring out the fresh pies. If they don't have the fresh pies, it's honestly not that good.
You know, the funny thing is when we keep talking about fast food and more restaurants are popping into my head, I'm like, oh, I forgot about that place. Like CC's Pizza. I never would have remembered CC's until you said the buffet style pizza. And I remembered, oh wait, I love CC's.
CC's is good.
CC's is great. But anyway, so we're going, keep going.
Back on track.
Back on track. So this is like
No
you guys.
way.
Burger King, number 6. As
Burger
largest
King?
company.
Burger King's more popular than you think.
How?
There's actually a large amount of people who like Burger King. We do not like Burger King.
Yeah,
We
like,
are straight-
everybody that I know doesn't like Burger King.
My parents love Burger King. A Whopper? My dad will take a Whopper any day of the week.
Really?
Sure.
Whoppers are good. Burger King has good burgers.
His blood sugar will skyrocket.
It's a Burger
Hashtag
King
word
burger.
fail.
It's a Burger King burger.
I say a lot of this is because before all of the big franchising and the commercials, and before McDonald's really hit it big, I say a lot of the older generation, they probably, if you had to choose between McDonald's or Burger King had the better burgers, they have the better meals.
And they were roughly the same price.
At that time, yeah.
Yeah.
They're
Now,
probably still about the same
actually,
price.
yeah, I would argue that Burger King's probably a little bit more expensive.
No, they couldn't be more
Really?
expensive.
Wait, no, they sell like 12 packs of nuggets for like $1.
like
Yeah, but they are gross.
They are
Burger
gross.
King's nuggets are
Why?
gross.
I don't eat Burger King's nuggets.
The last time I ate Burger King nuggets,
They
I
were
really held it
literally
and I
water.
flopped it.
Yeah.
I just like
It
to
was
say
sloppy.
that Burger King's they have the crowns.
They do have the crowns.
That is
Redeeming quality.
I mean, who didn't
But
want to
do
go
they
to
have the
Burger King
kids
and
meal
go?
like McDonald's though?
Happy Meals.
The crown came with the kids meal.
Can we? Okay, let's
But
go.
Happy Meals.
Go
though,
back to
like,
childhood. Go back to
You
childhood.
literally get a kid's toy. Like, what else do you want? You get food and a toy.
McDonald's has really dropped the ball on their kids meals. They don't.
For real, they have.
They don't serve fries anymore with their kids meals.
They don't?
No, it's not included.
Is it
It's
just apple
How?
slices?
It's just apple slices.
That
Trying
doesn't
to be
even
healthy.
make sense.
Michelle Obama was trying to enact health for the kids, so she said McDonald's couldn't include fries in their kids meals.
No. Why?
I am
You're
so
a kid.
glad.
You can do what
I
you
am
want.
so glad I grew up in
Oh.
a generation where fries were included in my apple.
That's horrible.
The fries were great. McDonald's has great fries. They have some of the best fries.
They do.
Like,
because
literally-
they salt them great.
McDonald's has the best regular
Covered in
fries.
grease.
And they're covered
Grease
in
and salt. It's great.
It's so great. And as a kid, who cares? You don't have any digestion problems or whatever.
Well,
else
I mean,
you
some do. Well, we don't need to get into that. We don't need to get into that. Let's move on. Burger King. After that,
Wendy's.
Big Shot.
Alright,
Not
makes
really.
sense.
No,
Wendy's.
It's not Big Shot.
They
Not a lot
have
of people.
around 6,000 stores right now. Now, again, this is August 2019, so there's probably a little bit more, not too much more.
Yeah. It's a steady incline.
It's probably
really
a steady
small.
incline.
It's only 77 more since 2017.
Yeah.
So it's probably only up maybe a couple, maybe 100.
Maybe 100.
Have either of you had Checkers?
I have had Checkers.
Super underrated restaurant.
Super underrated, and it's a lot like Wendy's. And I actually really enjoyed it when I went to it.
Checkers gets a lot of the Waffle House vibe.
Yeah.
Where you go
Yeah.
in like it's sketchy
It looks
looking,
so sketchy.
but it's also some of the best food.
It's
you get.
some really
A
good
lot of
food.
times the best food is the sketchy food.
It's true though.
Really,
That's
when
like the dive places.
Yeah.
when you
have
come
you
to
been a couple of those
when it
spots?
comes to fast food and the quality of the fast food, like actual food, like when we'll come and just let's just go based off of taste, because when I say quality, some people are gonna think, oh, the best for you. You're getting fast food.
No, we're not talking about best food.
No one cares.
Best
No one
taste-
cares.
I'm asking your
If
taste
you go
buds
to-
and your taste buds alone.
If you go to McDonald's and order a salad, you need to stop.
What's even-
You do not deserve to live on this
you don't
planet.
go to McDonald's for salad.
Yeah.
You don't go to any fast food restaurant to
For
get a salad.
You can just make that at home in like 2 minutes.
For less.
And for way less, yeah.
You do not go to Wendy's and order one of their salads. I'm sorry. It is nice that they have that option for the people who want to eat at a fast food restaurant and think they're being healthy.
You're not.
You're not. You are still filling your body with crap. You are eating a salad.
Their salad dressing is actually just grease from the frying
It
pan.
probably
Ugh.
They probably just pour
That's
grease
gross.
on it when they do it.
That's true.
So yeah, when I say quality, I meant like. So
Best
when we
tasting.
say quality, we
Best
mean
tasting.
best tasting. The sketchiness of a restaurant normally entails it tasting better.
Yeah.
Because a lot of times you're gonna get a lot of just beaten down chefs and cooks that like don't really care.
So, look, that's the thing. Because like as you go, you get out of the franchise and you get to like the more local stores, and local stores have banging food like almost
Exactly.
every time.
It's great.
They're sketchy. My dad, he went to Delaware. There was a place he went to. It was called like Earl's Barbecue Shack or something like that, and it was literally just a grill in a shack, and that was it. Best barbecue he's ever had.
Yeah, it's great.
You can't compete with some of those restaurants.
It's like Henry's at Bob Jones.
Yeah.
It's literally just a hole in the wall, and you get their barbecue, and it's like, wow,
So-
this is really good.
So we have Waffle House. You put Waffle House under that. You put Checkers under that. Checkers most of the time look really sketchy. Not as sketchy as Waffle House will look.
Yeah, but Checkers
Denny's
is pretty
is
darn
pretty
cool.
sketchy.
It's
Oh,
not
Denny's.
fast food though.
Denny's is fast food.
Is Denny's fast food?
How are you gonna
Wait,
say
I thought
Denny's
we
is
said
not?
Oh yeah, we did.
How are
Ah.
you gonna say Denny's is not fast food?
See, the problem is I go into Denny's and I sit down.
Yeah, but
Last time I've never taken out Denny's.
you can. It's totally normal to take out.
Come right under that. I am
I
stepping
told
in
you
gum.
it was there.
And it's just sticky. There's pop just spilled everywhere on this floor. Man, really random side note. Drinks. We never talked about best drinks
Ooh.
from our fast food.
All right, the best drink you can possibly have is Baja Blast from Taco Bell.
Here-
There is no question.
Chill Coke from
No
McDonald's.
question.
Here's the competition. Baja Blast from Taco Bell. McDonald's has like the best Coke because they do in fact have a special business cut with the Coca-Cola
Burns
company.
when it goes down your
Really?
throat.
They get the top-notch Coke.
No
It's
way.
the only restaurant that gets the Supreme Coke.
What?
Yes.
McDonald's gets the best
McDonald's has the best Coke. Like, prove me or like.
No.
I'll put out one of
I did
those
not
signs. You
know
cannot
that.
prove
That
me wrong.
explains why I like the
Yes.
Coke at McDonald's so much more.
Coke.
It has
McDonald's,
that burn going down the throat. Oh,
it's the cocaine. They get the fresh cut.
Yeah, but anyways, but Baja Blast and like
Baja
Coke from
Blast,
McDonald's.
Coke from McDonald's. McDonald's also is selling burners.
They sell Vernors?
The ones, at least in Michigan, do.
Yeah, I was about to say that's a Michigan.
It's probably not a statewide thing, but Michigan's been
I
selling.
didn't know that.
The McDonald's been selling burners recently. I've been really enjoying it.
And nobody else has like drinks.
Wendy's has nothing special.
No.
Except they have the freestyle Coke machines.
Yeah, but the freestyle Coke machines, they mix all the drinks together when it's coming out. And it's kind of, they all have
It
the
is
same
kind of
origins.
Fair.
Like, it's nice to have the choice, but a lot of places they have that choice without mixing all the drinks. Because let's say you just want regular Coke, it's going to taste like ginger Coke or orange Coke, depending on what the last 5 people got.
I always
Which is a
choose
disadvantage.
vanilla Coke.
See, it's a reason like you that normal people can't enjoy the flavors.
I'm sorry for everyone out there trying to enjoy.
Arby's doesn't have any kind of special drinks.
No.
Oh, A&W. Okay.
A&W
There we
root
go.
beer.
There we go.
Alright.
Okay,
That-
old
That's the third competitor right there.
That is the
Old
contestant.
A&W. Because a lot of these A&Ws are switching over to the Fountain Drinks.
Culver's has really good root beer as well.
I can't compete. You cannot compete with
I
that.
don't
I'm not
think
gonna.
They do have good root beer.
I'm not gonna compete it. I'm just
They
saying
do.
that's another special.
That is
That is
special.
another special. A&W. There is an A&W shop right at Birch Run. You go into that restaurant. They have the chilled mugs
It's so
and
good.
the little tab
They
thing you
have
actually.
A&W
that
has
is
the
That
best.
is so good.
Chilled mugs with the tab.
And-
Oh, it is the
And
best.
I'd also like to raise you ChickfilA lemonade
ChickfilA lemonade.
as another special.
I'm not that big fan of the lemonade.
ChickfilA
so-
has fantastic lemonade.
I used to only order sweet tea from Chick-fil-A because I used to love it. Their sweet tea is also good. If you
It
like
is
sweet
good.
tea, Chick-fil-A has some of the best sweet tea.
But it's not their lemonade.
It's not their lemonade, and I recently switched over from their sweet tea to their lemonade. And let me tell you, I don't think I'm ever gonna go back.
No, I could literally drink ChickfilA
Like
lemonade every day.
occasionally, I might get a sweet tea just like for nostalgia purposes.
Nostalgia.
But their lemonade is just it's so good. It is
Man, I'm gonna have to
expensive
get
though.
their lemonade.
It is, yeah.
Because if you want to order a gallon of lemonade from Chick-fil-A, it's like $10.
Where's a gallon of lemonade?
I got it for a friend.
Here's what you do. You go in, you order a regular cup of lemonade, you dump it into a gallon, you go back up for the free refill. You just do that a couple times throughout 30 minutes. You got a
Okay, I
gallon.
never thought about that.
That
You
is
gotta
pretty
be
smart.
smart, not work smarter.
I was
not
going
harder.
through the drive-through. I was on the way home. It was before we had any Chick-fil-A's around here.
You
So I
went
was
to the
like,
drive-thru and ordered a gallon of lemonade. Is that
yes.
$20?
It was $10. It was $11 for a gallon of lemonade.
No, not worth. Well,
He paid me back, so I didn't care.
big worth. That's fine.
So I got my refund. He paid for it. It's fine. Anyway, we got totally sidetracked. We were on a Wendys for largest U.S. We're just gonna go through the top 10 because that would be easiest.
Yeah,
But we were excluded too, so we'll go through the top
12.
Still top 10.
Yeah.
After that, we have Taco
Taco
Bell.
Bell, no surprise.
Not really surprised at that. Taco Bell is still one of my favorite.
I'm such a sucker for
Taco Bell is so good.
It is
I'll
really
eat
good.
Taco Bell.
I am sick of it because I eat it so much.
Oh, I eat it so much.
But it doesn't stop me from going
At
there.
least 3 days a week for the last like 2 months.
It's never stopped me from going
It's
there.
so bad.
Then we got Domino's,
Okay, the pizza
which
chain.
actually
alright.
surprised me
That does
Um,
surprise me.
because there's not a lot. At least around here,
No,
there's
there
not a
are.
lot of Domino's. I don't know if it's more than other. Like they have 5,000.
That does surprise me.
Almost
Domino's,
6,000 stores.
Domino's actually isn't that good.
I like Domino's.
One of my favorite.
I think there's better pizza.
solely for the crust. I love Domino's crust.
That's
They
true.
do have really good
It's
crust.
super
I
good.
can't.
I don't
dispute
necessarily
that.
like the pizza itself, but their crust is just so
You can't-
distinct and so great.
It's really good. It's got like that nice crunch, but like that nice like the soggy buttery crunch.
And they got like
That's true.
And the garlic.
the
all
only
over it.
other crust I would argue that's better is Hungry Howie's
Hungry Howie's.
because you can customize that.
That's true.
You have full range to do whatever you want.
See,
with
if
the
I'm
crust.
just going for speed, Little Caesars all day.
Little Caesars
Domino's
has
is my
fantastic pizza.
Fantastic pizza,
walk-
and it's fast.
It's fast. They have something.
You gotta compare to the
best
price.
tasting pizza. Yeah, price.
Because
and
you
price.
order a
Price
Domino's
and
pizza.
It's like 10, 11
$15 for
Yeah,
a
it's
pizza.
nuts.
Yeah, if you get a good sized pizza, it's gonna
But
be
then
good.
again, their crust and all that other stuff
It
really
is
makes up
exceptional.
for it.
But you walk into Little Caesars, you get you hand them a $5 bill and 36 cents.
You get a pizza.
You get a
You get
pizza
a good
within
pizza.
10
a
seconds.
good
so
pizza. A good pizza.
A
as well.
good pizza. So if we're going like comparatively to price, Little Caesars is good.
Yeah.
Like some people like, oh, I don't like Little Caesars, it's so cheap. Like it's a $5 pizza. Of course, it's not gonna be
Plus,
the best thing in the
that's
world.
if you don't get the specialty pizzas too. Like
There's
you,
special.
they
that's
have,
true.
they have some of these
Extra most best is stuffed crust pizza.
the stuffed crust. They
so
have
good.
such good.
That's so
stuffed
good.
pizza.
Used to get stuffed crust only from Pizza Hut. Now I'm going to Little Caesars.
Little
every
Caesars
time.
stuffed crust is really
Every
good.
time. Moving on, number 10, Dairy Queen.
Dairy
Yep,
Queen.
that
Dairy
makes
Queen's
sense.
very light, and we did classify that as.
Because-
Which Dairy
It's
Queen
their
also has some
burgers.
good drinks. I've never actually had them. There's just some
Oh,
people-
there's like
They
orange
have
Julius.
Orange Julius, which it's orange juice, not that big for me, but I mean it's good.
They're like their smoothie orange Julius is better than their regular orange.
Yeah.
Julius,
Oh yeah, absolutely.
obviously. They have two company stores, by the way, in case you were wondering. After that, Little Caesars.
there we go.
Pops right back up there. And then yeah, that's not surprising. Like Little Caesars is a staple. You can walk in, get a pizza, walk out.
Hot and
Even-
ready pizza.
Their app is so nice to use.
Yeah.
They
You
have
got
a
the
great
pizza
app.
portal.
Yep.
You just walk in, you order
You
it.
don't even have to talk to people.
No.
You don't, unless the people want to
And
talk to you. And then
for
that's
COVID
awkward.
friendly, you don't have to touch anything without like a sanitizing wipe, and you're done.
You walk in, you scan it with your cone. Yeah,
Your cone.
Wow.
you scan
Ladies
it
and gentlemen,
with your
professional
phone.
podcasts.
Phone. Okay, you scan it with your phone, and then
You
top
grab the
10 KFC.
No.
pizza. Get that
way.
crap out of here.
No way.
I will be honest. I do not mind KFC chicken.
If I can make a racial statement here as to why it might be in the top 10.
No.
There is a,
No, we're gonna stay away from that.
there is a large percentage of America that does enjoy KFC chicken.
There is.
There
It
is.
is because it's fried chicken, and you cannot go wrong with
Fried
good
chicken
fried
is good.
chicken.
No one's gonna say
It's
fried chicken
chicken.
isn't good.
Okay, so that is America. We're gonna look top 10. Like if we just want to scroll through real quick, then you go Sonic Drive-In,
Ooh, I haven't had
Papa
Taco
John's,
Ooh, Papa John's.
Arby's, Jimmy John's, Baskin Robbins.
Ooh, ice cream. Do they
Ice
do
cream.
they sell regular food though?
No, oh no, they do not.
No,
I
they
swear.
don't.
Get that out of here.
That
ice
doesn't
cream
count. We're not
parlors,
counting.
not fast
Chipotle.
food. Yup.
Chick-fil-A,
There it
you
is.
can't Popeyes,
Popeyes.
and Popeyes is under it.
Well-
There's a reason for
Well,
that.
the thing
There's-
is, I think Chick-fil-A is so behind is because they're still trying to build stores.
Yeah.
Because they're so recent, it's really hard for them to build stores.
And
That's what happens
when they do build one, they are always
Oh,
Chick-fil-A is always busy no matter what
Yeah.
time of day it is.
That's true.
That's the great thing about it. Jack in the Box,
That's
you got Panda Express.
Jack in the Box is like a down south thing.
Yeah, there's not a lot of ones up north.
No,
Yeah,
Panera
it's-
Bread. Ooh, that's expensive.
Panda Express before Panera
I
Bread.
wouldn't consider Panera Bread fast food.
I hate Panera.
Ah,
I hate Panera.
no, you can walk out with it.
You can,
I hate Panera.
but like
we
it's
just-
soup though.
can
You're
we
really
just-
supposed to sit
Can
down.
we
Like,
talk
this
about
Panera.
how awful Panera is?
I like Panera.
I actually like Panera, but only for one thing.
the bread bowls.
We're ending
Yes.
this podcast. I'm
Their
kidding.
mac and cheese bread bowls are super
Like
good.
think about it. Like if you get their bread bowl, you can't walk out with that. It gets
Oh,
soggy.
it's-
You're
that's
supposed to sit
true.
down with it.
But it's super good.
I will call Panera fast food because they do have drive-throughs
Mhm.
and they are ready to just cup them up and go.
Yeah.
But actually, for the most part, to sit down.
That's fair.
After that, we have Hardee's.
Hardee's.
I don't think I've ever been to a Hardee's
You've
either.
never been to a Hardee's?
Nope.
There's one right off campus at Liberty. Jersey Mike's.
Oh yeah, good thing we all
Jersey
know.
Mike's is really good too,
See, it's like a rip-off Subway though.
but I like it
It's
more
like a
than
rip
Subway.
off Jimmy John's.
Yeah, or a rip-off.
Yeah, true. Firehouse Subs is way better than Jersey Mike's.
Yeah.
They actually compared it. Papa Murphy's Pizza.
That's a
never
franchise?
How
heard of
does
that.
that make it onto a top
I've
list?
never heard
No
of that.
way.
Five Guys.
Okay,
Does that make
Guys.
sense?
Dude, Five Guys is expensive. I went there during college and I was like, dang.
Yes.
My mom always
They're not
bought this
cheap.
for me.
I don't
They're
know
not
Five
cheap.
Guys.
Oh, it's horrible.
Annie Ann's.
Ooh, that's like
There's
if you
like-
go into a strip mall.
2 or 3 in every mall. Yeah,
Yes.
that makes sense.
You got Wingstop, which is
Ooh, I've never
really
heard of that.
based off, like you see a lot of Wingstops with Pizza Hut, so I'm not
Yeah.
surprised to see that.
That makes sense.
Carl's Jr.
What are
I
these
have
obscure
heard of that,
restaurants?
but I've never been to one.
I don't even know what
Carl's
that
Jr.
is.
I have never been to one. Again, like I don't know what it is. I don't know how it tastes. I don't know what to compare it to. I have seen them before. There's never been like, oh, I need to try that. There's only 1,000. Like we're getting a lot lower. Firehouse
there we
Subs.
go.
That's also a ripoff.
Church's Chicken.
Never heard of that.
You've never heard
You
of
ever heard of
Church's?
Church's chicken?
Church's Chicken. Arguably, people say some of the best chicken.
Really?
It's probably better than KFC.
It's way better.
If we're being honest.
Way better than White Castle. Can
we talk about White Castle? Can we
Castle.
distinguish White Castle as the worst fast food restaurant?
You have to sit on the toilet to eat that food.
Like you can't eat it.
You cannot eat it and it not immediately go through your body.
Like everyone talks about how Taco Bell goes right through you. White Castle is the worst.
And that stuff burns. That stuff burns on the way out.
Like it's not even good going in, and it's even worse coming out.
Yeah.
Just like
White
the fear
Castle's
stories
story.
of me hearing about White Castle has never wanted me to go get
It's not good.
So Church Chicken is the last one on the list. That was 30. So 32 of the
That's top 30.
top 32.
best.
Let's move on to worldwide. Before we do that, we're gonna take a quick break. I gotta switch batteries on my camera because it's about to die. So we'll be back in 2 seconds. It will be a quick transition.
Oh no, that's good.
Okay, we're back. We recorded.
What is that focusing?
It's recording. Okay, we're good. It's just blurry looking. Sorry. We did talk about a little bit. We're gonna go hit that back real quick.
Is it actually that blurry though?
Yeah, it's gonna be better when we actually try to download it.
Are we sure?
Yes, I tested it.
Okay.
I made sure. It might be still a little hazy because I don't want to record it in 4K or something like that.
I want to eat this.
See?
Dude, some of the stuff, like, they actually have some nice food.
So, the takeaway, what we just talked about, biggest worldwide
My
company.
answer's still no though.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's still a coffee shop. It's
McDonald's.
Yes,
Yeah,
McDonald's. Number
McDonald's,
one anywhere.
yeah.
Yep.
37,000. Then we go to Starbucks. You guys are still arguing.
Not
They have some food, but it's still not.
But
like
it's
fast
still
food. They
a
still want you
coffee
to sit
shop.
in there.
And
They
it's
don't
still a
want you to
coffee
leave.
shop.
And they
If it
still
sells
very
most-
large.
If it sells mostly drinks, it's not a fast food restaurant.
Yeah.
Then we move on to the Yum brand.
Yup, my favorite restaurant is the Yum Brands, in fact.
Now that is the chains of it's KFC, Pizza Hut, Taco Bell, and Wing Street.
I didn't know that those were under that. Whoops.
Yeah.
Well, then my
What?
statement is factual.
Yeah.
Taco Bell's
Yum Brands
Wow.
owns headquarters in Louisville, Kentucky. Are we really shocked with that with KFC in it?
No.
They have more than 50,000 restaurants in 150 countries.
Yeah.
Wow.
So I mean that's including 4 different restaurants, but that brand itself is the largest.
Is it like KFC big over in China?
I don't know.
KFC's big somewhere, and it's not just in America. No, I don't think that's where it's at. And I don't think it's like in the UK. I'm pretty sure it's China.
So this one says Restaurant Brands International. This has something to do with Canada.
Burger
King and Tim Hortons.
Timmy Hello's.
And Popeyes. Which is weird. Popeyes Louisiana Kitchen and their headquarters
Popeyes
is
is so big in Canada.
It's
so big.
But it's Louisiana Kitchen. You think it would be based out of Louisiana?
No. Yeah,
Which I knew,
Popeyes is huge in Canada.
I knew Tim Hortons was Canadian.
Yeah.
After that you get Chipotle.
Oh yeah, I knew that. Their stocks are really high.
I didn't think Chipotle
Excessively
was going
high.
to be a.
No, that's worldwide.
I didn't think that was going to be a worldwide food choice.
It's not, which is ironic because in America, like it's a lot lower.
It's one of the lesser choices. Yeah.
Then you got the Yum China Holdings. That's I have no idea.
Some kind of Chinese
It's
restaurant.
spun off of Yum Brands. It's just basically the Chinese companies of
Strange. So it's just
Of all
it's
these.
just communist Taco Bell.
basically
Okay.
it's communist Taco
It's
Bell.
our burrito.
Yes.
Yes.
Then you got Darden restaurants, which is Olive Garden,
those are the
Red
fancy
Lobster. And so this isn't
Absolutely
fast
not
food.
fast food.
Absolutely not fast food.
So like after this, we're moving away from. Then you got coffee.
Coffee,
restaurant.
get that out of
Another
here.
coffee.
Domino's. Number 9.
Wow.
Domino's is really large worldwide. Which again, like it's high in
That is pretty
America
good.
Yeah.
and it's high worldwide. Which again, it's one of those
Look
things.
at that.
like,
Headquarters
I
is
did-
actually based in Michigan.
Ann Arbor. What?
Well,
Actually, no, I
Domino's
knew that.
Yeah.
We drive
Because
past
it's got the it's a Domino's farm.
Domino's Farm. We
Right.
drive past it almost every single day for work.
We do, and I almost never notice it.
They have more than 16,000 stores worldwide.
How many countries?
Does not
Does it say? That's a shame.
Oh, that is a shame.
But apparently they're large. And then after that, the number 10
Dunkin'.
is the Dunkin'
Yeah.
brand,
Get Dunkin' out of there.
Yeah, Dunkin' doesn't count. But it's
which includes Baskin Robbins.
Yeah,
Dunkin'
get that out of
Donuts.
there.
Yeah.
So it doesn't count. So those are the top 10. That's the ones I looked up. I just saw that it was top 10. I didn't notice that. I said fast food. Does it actually say world's biggest restaurant?
No,
So it's
okay.
restaurant
Yeah.
companies.
So
The
three on those lists weren't really fast food.
Majority of them are fast
Most
food.
of them were fast
So it
food.
just proves like fast food is such a large part.
Oh, it's a huge part.
So I think we've covered a lot of stuff today. We'll basically end that. Fast food is such a large part of just our world.
Oh yeah.
Proven by this. In America, it's ridiculously huge, as you can tell by the
America.
Almost
fast.
as big as our citizens.
We don't necessarily care how long we last. We just want it fast, you know.
We want it.
Death by heart attack, cholesterol.
We're here for a good time, not a long
Not a
time.
long time. There it
That's the
is.
quote we're looking for.
We're here for a good time, not for a long
As
time.
the founding fathers once said. I was gonna say something, but I'm not gonna say it.
Good plan.
Good point. I was scared what you're gonna say. So we covered it. Thank you all for watching this video. We will be coming out with another podcast talk show thing next week.
Next
Sunday.
Leave a comment if you want to hear us talk about something. We are open to suggestions. Obviously, we have a few lined up, but
Free content is fantastic.
free content is fantastic.
Yeah.
That is our new catchphrase now.
We'll work on it.
We'll work on stuff. We're also working on a actual host name because Tyler Wilkes just sounds lame. I mean, let's be real.
We want to rebrand you.
We want to
rebrand the
me.
man.
We want to
needs
rebrand.
some
So
help.
if you have suggestions that aren't inappropriate or rude or inconsiderate,
We'll take those too.
we'll take those.
too,
We'll
but we
consider
won't
them.
use
Free content is good content.
We will put up a poll maybe and see what it is.
You can check it on the official Tyler Wilkes Twitter page.
Do I have a Twitter? I don't actually have.
You
Twitter.
do now.
You do now.
I'm gonna make a Twitter. I have to make a
All
Twitter now.
YouTubers have a Twitter.
All
That's true.
YouTubers do have a Twitter.
You gotta be
So-
able to rant, you know.
That's true.
I don't rant though.
Don't say
rant.
anything.
You
Don't
do
say
rant,
anything
don't
you
you?
get canceled for though.
Oof.
Am I allowed to call people out on?
Yeah, that's what Twitter's for.
Yeah, that's what Twitter's for.
Oh,
Trump,
yes.
my man.
Well, I don't want to call Trump out.
No,
I
Trump
love
calls people
Trump calls
out.
people
I love Trump. Trump's
Look, the only people you can't call out is Susan Wojcicki.
I don't care where you stand with Trump. His tweets are entertaining. His tweets are entertaining.
Oh, they are so funny.
They are sometimes rude and inconsiderate,
And it's amazing
but
that
there's a
he's our
little bit of
president.
comedy. And
China. This mug here is made out of China. Good China. The best China.
Anywho, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. And
This has been the Ballad of the Boys.
This has been the Ballad of the Boys, and I hope to see you again next week. Thank you all for watching. Peace out.